Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com. Your system for today, for Monday, is what do you do when a team overperforms as a huge underdog, gets on a plane, starts a new series, 40 minutes, just on the plane, 40 minutes, so it's no big deal. What do you do when they make them a $200 dog? You just auto bet them. That would be the Colorado Rockies. They win 2-1 at Atlanta. They get on a plane, less than an hour flight to Washington, D.C., you take them plus the 200 all day long. It's an auto system. Now, I had a couple people email me, and a lot of people make comments on yesterday's video because the game won. Obviously, you get all the comments when games win. Actually, I get more comments when system plays lose than when they win, but that's okay. But it was a lot of love. But I want to point out, now that you have your complimentary selection, the Colorado Rockies, which means if you don't want to listen to anything else, I hope you had a great Father's Day. I am your father when it comes to sports wagering. I hope you had a happy Father's Day. I did with my kids. With that being said, this is pretty cool. Kofta 1I1R. I don't know why people just don't use their names on YouTube like we do. Eric is the GOAT. This pick worked for the Marlins, the Red Sox, the A's, and the Rays. Cool. He's right. So when I talked about the possibility of launching a syndicate service, a system service, at a reduced rate, that means that I would give you access to all of the systems that day, not just the one game that I'm giving you out here. But you could do the work yourself like him. So I always say the team doesn't matter, the system does. It didn't matter if it was Tampa Bay. It didn't matter if it was Oakland. It didn't matter if it was the Red Sox. It didn't matter if it was Miami. It didn't matter. The teams don't matter. It boggles people's mind. But that's the difference between a system and handicapping. That's the difference, if you would like to say. With that being said, people ask me, did you do the race yet? No. Well, you haven't talked about it. Yes, I stopped talking about it because I talked about it. And I said, if you guys want access to all my systems, I'll consider the possibility of doing it. It's a lot more work. Or you can do the work yourself like the person that made that comment for the 4 games. So far, 11 people I think are interested. I want a minimum of 25. And until that happens, I'm just not going to do the work. You can do the work yourself. I will be doing a video, which you're watching today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Friday, I'm off the grid. That's the race, Sufferfest. Gone for the entire day. No video Saturday, because the lines don't come out early enough on Thursday for Saturday, and I need to see what the teams did the prior evening to give you a system play. Back on Sunday. But if you know the systems, you can make the picks yourself on Saturday without me. And again, if you still want to donate, I appreciate it. Click the link below. If you have an interest in getting access to the systems, please make a minimum donation of $40 to let me know. If it's less than $40, I appreciate it. Even if I had somebody donate $10, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's how I'll know engage the interest. With that being said, how did I do this week on the Dime Club? And let's talk about the Dime Club, and let's talk about my underdogs in baseball. So today in baseball, if you were an Underdog Syndicate subscriber, which is a service more than the base Dime Club, you received the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox, which was one of those system plays. You didn't receive the other plays because they weren't syndicate plays, they were system plays. So a dime better made $31.50 on the underdogs today with the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. But let's talk about the Dime Club. If you head over to PickDawgz.com and you purchase a week or a month of the Dime Club, how'd you do? You made 6.7 units. You went 1-1 in hockey, but the one hockey game you made 1.7 units on the puck line. You lost an even unit on another puck line. I had Florida twice this week going 1-1, making 0.7 of a unit, meaning I put up a dime on each game. Won 1,700, lost a dime. But I had 6, you ready? WNBA games, and I went 6-0. Now, when I say I went 6-0, I don't mean I went 6-0. I couldn't name a player beside Caitlin Clark. Never watched a WNBA game in my life. The syndicates that I broker gave me 6 winners that I regenerated back to you. So if you were a dime player on my dime club, you made $6,700. But let's say you're a $100 player and you bought a month for $1,000. That's $250 a week. You made $670 playing 1 game a day, basically. One day I had 2 games. So with that being said, your system play is the Colorado Rockies. I appreciate all the love. You can use these systems for multiple games. At this time, it just does not look like the system service will be something worth doing because I haven't seen the interest yet. That may change in the future. If not, keep watching, write the systems down, and do the work yourself. As always, good day and good luck. Rockies is your complimentary selection.